Is that not why we have the ministry of a teaching priest?
Yes, sir.
What is he doing?
Restoring.
He's working, he's restoring your soul. He says, I will give you pastors after my heart,
Yes, sir.
who will feed. What happened to Adam and Eve that their soul was affected? They ate. So God had to bring a system of feeding. Are you getting what I'm saying? That means your soul is the seat of knowledge. And you know what? There are two ways knowledge comes. You either read them or you experience them. Do you know that you can read about sex for 10 years? Experiencing sex is not the same thing as reading.
Yes, sir.
The experience will alter what you have read. So somebody now has it multiple times. What do you think has happened to him or her? Do you think that the power of God, somebody that has never had that before and is going through transformation, and somebody that has slept with 50 people, you think that their transformation process is not the same? Are you not seeing why your transformation is slow? Somebody just came from the backside and passed. You are just struggling, and it's not as if you are not serious. It's because there's a lot of things. Don't think that the word of God will just bypass. The word of God is not finished. Even if it's quick and powerful, the Bible said that you will have to be fed. If you are fed, you will eat. And it's a process. So somebody says, sir, I've been listening to the word of God. My life is not changing. Then check the thing. Did you notice how God saved Paul? He took him to the wilderness of Arabia. What would have taken 10 years? 15 years. He just crashed it. That means if you want to see transformation fast, you have to do more things. When people are listening to one message, you listen to 5 a day. Now, who has that strength to do that? When people are reading one chapter, you will sit down 20 chapters. Why? Because you know that mistakes you have done, you are many. And he has to do a lot of restoration. That's why I used to say, man of God, you are not preaching to people. You are trying to recess. If you don't have the word of God and power, how can you reset? Do you know what Satan has done to the minds of men? He says, whom the God of this world has blinded their minds. How does he blind? He gives them certain information. And some of those information came through certain experiences. Then the Bible says, casting down. How can you cast down a thought? If the thought is not a spirit, he says that they shall cast out devils. And you are telling me that you want to cast out imagination. It's an imagination, just a thought. How can you? How can you tell me that the same way you cast a demon, that's how you cast a thought? Don't tell me it's a thought. There's a spirit that is whispering that to you. And that spirit will keep doing that until you stay long with the word of God. That's why the word of God becomes your life. He said, I esteem the word of God more than my daily food. You know why? Because you eat 3 times or 2 times a day. But if you don't take the word of God, you will not grow. You will pray in tongues, but your mind will not grow. And if your mind doesn't change, God cannot give you anything because your soul is not restored. Can you pray and say, Lord, restore my soul?
Restore my soul, come. Restore my soul, come.